What's going on, my exotic family? It's your boy Dre. Welcome back to yet another video. And if you're new to my channel, thank you for joining. So today's video, we're going to be talking 6 reasons why snakes make great pets. Stay tuned. Alright everybody, so welcome back to the video. I'm here with my motley boa here, Bang, and we're going to be talking why these guys make great pets. And I'll go ahead and start off with time. These guys, compared to a dog or cat, they're just not as time consuming. Dogs or cats, well, mostly dogs. You got to take them out for walks. They need to be let out to use the bathroom. And then overall, they just have to have, that human interaction. Dogs do get lonely, whereas these guys don't mind. So that's definitely one of the biggest reasons why I like snakes, especially with having 13 of them. It's kind of a task sometimes to get all of them to be handled, but the good thing is you don't really have to worry about their mood changing when you don't interact with them every single day. Alrighty, so the next thing is these guys, snakes and even reptiles in general, they don't have fur. They have scales, obviously, and they do shed. However, they're good for people with allergies. These guys don't usually have any issues or any things that they give off. So people with allergies are good around these guys versus a dog or cat. You'll sneeze, get hives, or whatever allergic reaction you may get. These guys, actually, you will get no issues. So that's another great thing. So if I have people that come over that do have allergies, I have to put the dog away, but they're still interested in the reptiles. So that's a pretty cool thing in my opinion. I feel like that's something that's important because I know a lot of my friends that want to keep certain animals but they can't because of their allergies. So that's definitely a big factor when it comes to looking for animals. But in general, these guys, you don't have to worry about that, so that's a good thing. As well as being kind of touching on that topic, less time consuming. Another reason that a lot of people should get snakes, in my opinion, because they don't eat as often. Dogs or cats, you have to feed every single day. Even fish, most of the time you have to feed every single day, whereas these guys, depending on what size snake you have and what schedule you have them on, they'll eat weekly, monthly, bi-weekly, or whatever works for you. But it's way easier, especially if you have just one snake. Obviously, if you have multiple snakes like myself, it's gonna take some time. But if you're someone new and you're wanting to get introduced into snakes or reptiles in general, that's definitely something to also take into consideration, that these guys do not need to eat every single day. They will not eat every single day, so it kind of makes it easier on you as a snake owner, as well as if you have, let's say, to go out of town, or if you're going to be away for an extended amount of time. As long as you make sure your snake is fed, they have water, they are good to go, versus, once again, dog or cat, they have to be let out, fed, watered daily. Right, so in addition to them not having to eat so often, these guys generally, I'm not going to say always, but generally are cheaper. Dogs or cats start off at a couple grand, whereas you can find, depending on what you're looking for, you can find snakes for 30 to 40 bucks, maybe even cheaper. But like I said, that's also going to depend on what you're looking for. My dog cost me a couple $100 versus where Bane here was like 120 bucks. Not that bad in my opinion, and considering he's gonna get fairly decent size, I think that is a fair price. But in general, even the care for these guys, even with taking them to the vet, I would say that's nothing compared to my dog's vet bills. So once again, when considering getting an animal, you should consider not only the initial cost but the long-term cost of the animal. So the feeding, the housing, when you have to upgrade an animal, how much that's going to cost. And I feel like these guys, it's fairly cheap, but once again, like I said, that is going to depend on what type of snake you're getting. If you are getting something like a Burmese or a retic or anything that gets huge, then yes, it's probably going to cost a little bit more money because those guys need a lot more space than most snakes. So as I touched on before, these guys are solitary creatures, which means they don't care to be handled. It doesn't bother them, but it's not something they love. Like a dog or a cat will come greet you. These guys will not, unless you have food. They don't mind being left alone in their enclosures, in their hides, and they will be perfectly fine. So if you're someone that's busy and you don't have a whole bunch of time to spare, but you do have some time, obviously, to care for the snake, these guys are great. If you are someone that has a lot of time on your hands. Once again, these guys are great because they don't require constant attention. Obviously, you want to do your maintenance. Like I said, you want to feed them weekly, bi-weekly, monthly, whatever. Make sure they have fresh water. But other than that, it's not like a dog. It's not like a cat. You don't have to pet them every single day. You don't have to do that. So that is great. And finally, the last point that I would like to talk about is noise. These guys are very quiet. They don't meow, they don't bark, they don't tweet, they don't do anything. They literally just sit there, wait for you to feed them. They let you handle them here and there, and that is pretty much it. So that is, to me, that's a dream animal. An animal that doesn't have to eat often, an animal that doesn't cost a ton of money, an animal that's very quiet, and an animal that's hypoallergenic. You can't go wrong with that, in my opinion. So if you are new to my channel, or if you're just someone watching my videos wondering if you should get a snake, I hope this video will help you be not the deciding factor, but maybe help you kind of come to that decision a little easier, in my opinion. Like I said, I have 13 snakes myself and I love it. They're easy to care for. Like I said, they're low maintenance. I have a dog as well, so it's not bashing dogs, but like I said, this is, you guys know this is a reptile channel, so we keep it about reptiles, and I can't say enough about reptiles just being that all-around good pet. Obviously, if you're scared of snakes, I'm not telling you to go out and buy one, but if you're not and you want to get into it, definitely make sure you do your research up front on the particular species of animal that you're looking for, and then take these points into consideration before buying, as well as doing additional research, because like I said, I am not a professional. This is strictly on my view with my snakes, my opinion. So I hope it helps, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I know I didn't post any last week, got a little crazy, but I'm back to uploading twice a week, Monday, Thursday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys enjoyed seeing Bane. This is Bane here I have with me. You guys see he's growing pretty good. He's looking pretty nice. But drop a comment, let me know what you guys think of the video. Let me know of some other points you guys may have, because these are not the only points, just the ones I focused on. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and as always, stay exotic.